Hello and welcome to Cornish Walking Trails. Today, a sea glass video. Oh, wrong! Yeah! Oh. We're here today to look for some more sea glass. Sea glass is tumbled in the ocean and it removes the sharp edges and creates an opaque luster to glass that's accidentally found its way into the sea. Maybe a beer bottle, a wine bottle, any type of bottle really. Wow, that's a lovely colour.
Okay.
Found another one. Look at that piece. Like that.
Pleased?
Yeah, look at this. And some sea brick as well. Love the sea brick. It brings out the green tones and it contrasts with the blue tones beautifully. Love it. First time. That never happens, does it? So you join me here today on Polurrian Beach to tell you the story of what happened last time I collected sea glass on this beach. We posted a photograph on Instagram of a stack of sea glass. I want to show you how to recreate that today by drilling the sea glass, creating a little watercolour, and if you want a touch of Cornwall on your wall, check out my Etsy store, details in the description. We had quite a successful post on Instagram, you might have seen it, and I want to recreate that photo. Here's how I'm going to do it. Here I have some acrylics. I've got deep violet, yellow ochre, raw umber, cerulean blue. I don't know quite how you actually pronounce that, but that's how I pronounce it, and I love this one. It's a gold one, good old Trago, picked it up down there, antique gold. I like to just add that to the sound, make it glimmer a bit. So I'm going to use a wet in wet technique just to get my sky going. That dry, be back in a minute. Okay, so I think that's dry enough to continue. So let's put the sea in now. There is a little bit of a hint of green just before the waves break, so that must be where the sand is being churned up and you get a bit of sunlight creating that little bit of green. So here we go. I want to put in that really strong rock that the actual sea glass is sat on. So a nice mix of burnt umber and I don't know what they call that, night blues. Those little bottles don't stick to the traditional colour names. They kind of mix them up a bit. So we'll just sweep a bit of paint across there. So that's the flatter part of the rock, the paler bit, and we'll go a bit darker now. So the upright, the vertical side of the rock. Some beautiful rocks down on Polurrian. It is a lovely beach. A bit more off the beaten track, I guess, so you wouldn't actually find it too busy. Tidy up that leading edge. That shot was taken down on the lizard on a little beach near Mullion Cove.
It's a heart-shaped one.
Oh,
Triangle
there's a
shape.
brown one.
Could be a sail.
Just there.
Oh yeah.
Look at this one. Brilliant. That didn't take long, did it? And I have sea glass pieces in here. Let's see if I can find the exact ones. I think it was that one. That one. That one. One of these greens. Which one do I like best? I think that one. So I think the stack went something like this. Ah! These pesky little things. Anyway, there is going to be a little secret that I'm going to use to keep those in a stack. I'm going to drill a little hole in each one of those pieces of glass. I'm not too sure about the brown one, might be a bit too small to hold. So I've chosen these pieces. I've swapped out the brown one for a piece of brown sea glass from Port Isaac Beach and a bit of brick as well. We might try that because the brick would look really nice against that colour palette. Okay, so whilst that little painting is drying, let's go and drill the sea glass. So I have a new toy, it's a Dremel 3000 drill. And I have put a diamond tipped drill bit there that allows me to actually drill glass. So hopefully I'm going to drill a hole in each one of those pieces of glass and then attach it to the finished little watercolour. So a pair of safety goggles. And I will be putting the sea glass underwater so that the fragments of glass stay underwater. Went through. I think it's focused on the drill bit, hasn't it? But there is a hole there. Brilliant. Next bit. So I've got the tiny little green bit here now, and that's going to be quite tricky. It is quite small, but it is thin, so it shouldn't take long. So there is 4 of the 5 pieces done. Hee, isn't this fun? Okay, so the final piece is a piece of sea brick. Exactly the same, it's just a lot messier, so the water will turn quite orange now. There we go, a hole. In case you're wondering, this is a piece of children's plasticine, just modelling clay, you know, like when you had when you were kids, that was hard as rock. Okay, so let's go and have a look at the holes and see if we can put it together. I've now attached the sea glass to the little painting. Let's put it in a frame, see what it looks like. A pile of sea glass sat on a rock. I'm quite pleased with that. It looks like the original photograph that I was trying to recreate. So yeah, I think that would look really nice sat on my sideboard. And if you can figure out how I've attached it, put your suggestion in the comments. I'll let you know if you're right. And if you've enjoyed our video today, drilling sea glass and recreating a sea glass stack, you might like some of my other textile art. Check out Etsy, it's Cornish Walking Trails.